I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna get the bundle, so I'll have Mario Kart World straight out of the box, right? And then I'll be picking up. I guess you could say physical copy. I know the game isn't on the cartridge, but I'll just say physical copy because I am fully aware that the cartridge acts as a key, and it only allows you to download the game. Which reminds me, which is another thing. I don't understand why people are all up in norms about this whole licensing thing. This has been a thing for a long time. You don't own any of your games on Steam, PC gamers who don't know that. It's a license to play those games on Steam and on Epic, okay? Like, newsflash, I want you to know that. Okay, we don't. It's a license, and it's digital, right? It's never physical, at least when you're on PC. So, yeah, it's the same thing, except we don't have a cartridge. Cartridge is a key. We just kind of just go to the Steam store, boom, boom, boom. But we don't own those games either, bro. And if those games go away, guess what? You're screwed. So yeah. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I'm thinking about also picking up maybe oh Jesus Christ! In the middle of my Switch 2 commentary, you SOB, you selfish SOB. Hey! Oh. That's why your mom, you know what, I'm gonna stop. I'll save it. I'll save it for later. Michael, I slept with your mom. Okay, there, I said it. She's a hot blonde. Can you blame me? Michael Myers' mom, she's a really hot blonde. You cannot tell me that was not a MILF in the Michael Myers Rob Zombie movie. Okay? Okay? Thank you. I should be getting the bundle, right? Switch 2 bundle. Should be getting the Switch 2 bundle. So, right off the back, I'll have Mario Kart, and then I'll have probably maybe Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I know it's an old game, but I never played it. Short story on that, actually. I bought it for the Wii U when it first came out, and then I never played it then, and it was sealed. It was completely sealed. Sold the Wii U because the Switch came out, right? And then sold Breath of the Wild with it, completely sealed, and then bought a Switch, but never bought Breath of the Wild for the Switch 1. Fast forward to here, they're re-releasing it again for the Switch 2, so I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just get it for the Switch 2, whatever. I guess it's kind of a good thing I waited because I'm playing like the best version. Like I've just recently found out that, I guess this game, Breath of the Wild, even for the Switch 1, didn't run too well, and was a little buggy from what I've heard. And apparently they ironed out all those kinks and they fixed all these things. So if that's the case and that's true, then good for me. I get to play a better version of Breath of the Wild, and I think at 60 frames. And if I'm not mistaken, on the Switch 1, it was locked at 30. So that's a nice little upgrade and bump for me, So, a little slight improvement there. Better frame rate, slightly better graphics, maybe better draw distance by just an inch. And just, I guess, supposed to be just a better overall, more, efficient running games. All right, cool. But anyways, so that's why I didn't get the Tokyo Drift Master, man. But I will have it eventually. But yeah, it's postponed. Okay, it's postponed. Maybe I'm getting caught up in the Switch 2 hype. Maybe not. The funny thing is, I really don't even want to Switch 2. I don't, to be honest. I'm just kind of just picking it up because I can. Correction. Let's be clear. I do want to Switch 2, but I really didn't want to Switch 2 until the release of Metroid Prime 4. That was my original plan. I wanted to wait until Metroid Prime 4, which is set to be November this year. So the end of this year, this holiday season, when it starts getting cold and chilly and the Cowboys are playing, and playoffs are just around the corner, NFL that is, and it gets all cozy and it's cuffing season and it's time to cuff Bay, and get on your little footsie socks, Grinch that stole Christmas kind of socks. And that's when I wanted to actually purchase the Switch 2 originally. I wanted to wait until the holiday season. I wanted to wait until November. Come here. I wanted to wait until November. It just made more sense to me. There'll be more games for it, like Donkey Kong, which comes out in July. But to me, it will make more sense. But because, I'm just, I guess, kind of just bored and greedy and don't want to wait and impatient, I'm like, okay, I'll just get it launch day. Only thing is, I'm only going to have Mario World to play. you know, and Breath of the Wild because I'll be picking that up too, right? And maybe Split Fiction, maybe, I don't know. I got the Pro controller because not the regular Pro controller. I guess it's like the Elite. Nintendo has their own version of an Elite Pro controller, so I picked that up, and yeah, you know, yeah, it's giving. I guess it's giving. We'll see how that works, and we'll see how that goes. Oh God, Michael, stop it! Not right now, you rude SOB. Yeah, suck it. That's what the DX said in the '90s. Attitude Era for life, baby. Attitude Era for life. D-Generation X. Where you at? Oh, you try to feint me? You try to feint me, you slut? I still got him. You're done. What do these YNs say? You're cooked. I don't care. That was a win for me. That was pretty cool. I never seen that happen in the game. I actually palace stunned them while simultaneously going down. How neat was that? Hashtag DVD. Here, just get the kill. I don't really care. Okay, so anyways, I'm talking about the Switch 2 anyway, so he can have that. But so where was I? Yeah, so I have the Pro controller, the Elite Pro controller. I had to grab it, you know, my hands, I can palm a basketball, so, you know, just to put you in perspective. So I can't be dealing with anything too tiny, and I'm glad the Joy-Cons are actually a lot bigger, you know, for my NBA playing basketball palming hands. That'd be amazing. AKA / hands that can palm your girl's butt cheek. Anyways, that's besides the point. Actually, no, I'm describing my hands. Okay, listen. No, jokes aside. So, anyways, the point I was trying to make was, I feel like it still makes more sense for me to wait until, like, you know, there's a game out for the Switch 2 that I really want to play, such as Metroid Prime 4. Now, Mario Kart, I'm a big fan of that. I've been playing it since I was like 8 years old, so, you know, and it's always been like my favorite Mario game overall. It was Mario Kart, right? Second was Smash, but I've been waiting so long on Prime. Now, I'll tell you right now, if Mario Kart, let me tell you something, Mario Kart is a console seller. You understand me? It is a console seller. Nintendo, smart, and they know what they're doing. They bundled that damn thing. They have it launching day one. You know, they know what they're doing. They knew that thing was going to push consoles, and that's what it's doing, because they got me to even go out and go get one day one. I was going to wait until Metroid Prime came out. I was going to wait until November, you know, and I was going to wait for more games, but, you know, okay. Fair enough, you know, you got me. Mario Kart, you got me. I will say this, though. Fingers crossed. I'm really hoping for third-party support. I know they're getting third-party support, but hear me out. I'm hoping for really good third-party support. Third-party support. Can Nintendo match the same third-party support as Microsoft, Sony? If that can happen, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. We'll be rocking and rolling. You know, if they can reach that level of third-party support, fingers crossed, I really hope they do. I hope they get GTA 6. I'm calling it now. I think they'll get GTA 6. As of May, oh my God, we're actually 1 year exactly away from GTA 6. That's crazy. So I'm calling it now, exactly a year before the release of Grand Theft Auto 6 for the PS5 and Series X, that is. Okay, so timestamp this, clip it, whatever you want to do. But as of now, I'm calling it now. GTA 6 will release for the Nintendo Switch 2. That's a bold statement that I'm making, and I'm going to stand behind it. Hands down, I'm going to stand behind it. Because I believe it's going to happen. I don't really know, but I'm just taking a wild guess because Nintendo is getting Borderlands. Madden 26, that's good. I would love to play. I'm not a fan of Madden. I would rather them have College Football 26. Maybe. Who knows? You know, maybe the Switch 2 can also be getting College Football 26. If they're getting College Football 26, the hell with Madden. I would not purchase Madden, but I would gladly purchase College Football 26. I'll be buying 2 copies of College Football 26, but I'll be buying one for PS5, and then I'll have to buy the other one for Switch because, I mean, come on, I need it for the go, you know. And don't give me none of that Steam Deck crap. Oh, if you want third parties, you know, just play on the Steam Deck. No. You know why? Because, in my opinion, to have a Switch 2, the library is just more diverse, okay? Hear me out. If the Switch 2 does have the third-party support we would like, which is basically getting all AAA games, if they can do that and, you know, obviously still have the first party such as Mario Kart, you know, Metroid Prime and Legend of Zelda and etc. If they can do that, that will be a very diverse handheld. Do you understand? Okay, so I'm actually buying a Switch 2 day one in the hopes of that. So I'm kind of gambling here. I don't really know if that's going to happen. Well, regardless, for the record, I'm sold on the Switch 2 simply because of mainly two reasons. They got Metroid Prime, which is a game that I've been anticipating for a very long time. Literally, I think since like 2019 at least. And then they have, you know, my favorite Mario game ever, which is Mario Kart. It's going to be day one. Mario Kart World looks amazing. It looks phenomenal. I mean, they have a little free roam mode going, or free roam. You can drive around. There's up to 24 freaking racers now. You know, can you imagine that chaos online? 12 was already insane. Now they doubled down on it, literally ×2. So it's going to be wild, you know. But I'm sold on the Switch 2 regardless because of Mario Kart and because of Metroid Prime. I got to play Metroid Prime, okay? But like I said, you take these Nintendo first-party games and then you add third-party to it, bro, I'm telling you, it's going to be people are complaining about, I'm not going to even get into what they're complaining about. I'm going to just talk about the good. And the good is we're going to get the third-party support we always get, right? I'm sorry, we're going to get the first-party support we always get from Nintendo, but we're also going to get better third-party support from, you know, versus the Switch 1. That's a fact because we can already see it now. But I'm just hoping that third-party support for the Nintendo Nintendo Switch 2 is better than we see it now, or better than I think, you know, because like I said, we're getting Borderlands, okay, Madden, there's Cyberpunk, you know, so there's some third-party support there. You know, NBA 2K, I think WWE 2K, Final Fantasy 7. That's definitely a Switch 2 game I'm gonna pick up. I was gonna pick it up for the PS5, but I decided to just say, the hell with it, I'll get it for the Switch 2. Anyways, I'm fingers crossed. I'm not gonna get my hopes up, you know, but I'm really hoping that the third-party support for the Switch 2 is heavy. And if they get GTA 6 for the Switch 2, I'm going bonkers. Now I know what my PC guys are thinking. Why would you do that? If you wanna play a game like GTA 6 on handheld, wait, don't interrupt me. If you want to play a game like GTA 6 on handheld, just get a Steam Deck or just get a PlayStation Portal. It's like, bro, no. I just told you why I don't want to do that, because I have Nintendo games on this handheld. I have Mario Kart. I have Zelda. I have I said that already. I have first-party games that I can't get anywhere else but Nintendo. So if I can get these Nintendo exclusives, like Mario Kart World, like Metroid Prime, like Dusk Blood, or Blood Dusk, I don't know which one it is, but you know what I'm talking about. If I can get these games and still get third parties like a GTA 6, which we know is going to be a banger, and then, you know, NBA 2K, Madden 26, College Football 26, Tekken 8. I don't mean to gas this up or hype this up, but this is all possible. And I'm going to tell you right now, as you already know, and if you don't know, well, now you're going to know. I'm kind of big on fighting games. I'm trash now, but I love fighting games. If Tekken 8, which I believe it will, if Tekken 8 comes to the Switch 2, now I own it for PC. And I'm going to get it for PS5. But if Tekken 8 comes to the Switch 2, bro, I'm going to go bonkers. Tekken 8 on the road, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not trying to hype up the Switch 2. I'm not trying to gas it up. All I'm saying is I'm excited for the possibility. And the possibility is that, you know, well, a fact is we're going to have the first party support we always have. We're going to have the first party support we always had. That's a fact. You know, and like I said, the third party support is going to be better than on the Switch 1. But, you know, I'm just being hopeful that, you know, the third party support for the Switch 2 can match the PS5 or match the Series X. If it can even come close, that's still a win. I'm sorry, but Tekken 8 on the Switch 2 will be litty, McJitty. Okay? I mean, if I'm not mistaken, what is it? Street Fighter 6 is going to be a day one launch title for the Switch 2. So yippee effing do. You know what I mean? That's going to be amazing, right? That's going to be hell of amazing. I mean, at least for the guys who are into Street Fighter and into fighting games. So that right there to me is like a sign. That's like a clue. Like I don't see Mortal Kombat 1 coming to the Switch 2 because it's on the Switch, you know. So it's like, you know, the Switch 2 is backwards compatible. Just play your damn Switch 1 version of Mortal Kombat 1. But Tekken 8, bro, Tekken 8, bro. Bro, I swear to God, Nintendo, please do this. Release, reach out to Namco, or I forget who's in charge of Tekken 8. Bring Tekken 8 to the Switch too. I think they will. They already have Capcom Street Fighter 6, launching day one. Tekken 8 on the Switch would be nice. I'm just thinking of all these third-party games that I can play on the road when I'm traveling or when I'm not home. It's gonna be fun, man. Hopefully the third party is really, really heavy in the goddamn game. That's what I'm hoping for. We know that the third party is gonna be better than last time, but I'm like I said, we don't know yet. Only time will tell. But I'm just optimistic. I'm just hoping that pretty much every third-party game that comes to a PS5 or comes to an Xbox Series X, I'm hoping it would also just come to Switch 2, as if it's just another console to release a game on. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm optimistic about it. We'll see. Time will tell. I'm really hoping for Tekken 8 to come to the Switch 2. I'm really hoping for Grand Theft Auto 6 to eventually come to the Switch 2. And I know this might sound a little crazy or a little far-fetched, but I do believe... Well, Tekken 8 doesn't sound so far-fetched. I do believe that GTA 6 will come to the Switch too. And I know that might sound a little nuts, but I don't know, man. I'm kind of looking at the power of this thing, and I'm seeing what it's doing with Cyberpunk. It can run the game, okay? It's not gonna be in the way we would like, okay? It's not gonna be, in the way we would like it to be. Like, it ain't gonna run like even on a PS5, and don't even mention PC. But I mean, it's the Switch, bro. Just take it for what it is, okay? And it's handheld, all right? If you want to be playing freaking, for the record, we're probably not even gonna be able to play GTA 6, on the get out of my way. We're not even probably even gonna be able to play GTA 6 on the PS5 Pro 4K 60. I think we will be, but that's just me once again. And I'm not gonna say this is wishful thinking. If Rockstar can, make the game, damn it, what's the word I'm running for? What's the word I'm looking for? Damn it. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, if they can just make, you know what I mean. If they can work their magic, basically, I think it can happen. I think it will happen. We'll probably have to take like a resolution bump if we want 60 frames. I know we will, but I think it'll happen. But anyways, that's enough right now for the Switch 2. I just had to brief on it, talk about it a little bit. Are you getting it day one, bro? Or broette? Because I am, But it's only because like I said, I'm not like, I gotta be honest, I'm not really that jump outside off a roof excited to, really get the Switch 2. I'm not that excited, but whenever there's a new console, it's always exciting, period. At least to an extent. There's always like a buzz. And Nintendo has that buzz right now. They got that aura, if you will, as you YNs like to say, that aura. So, yeah, man, and when I get the Switch 2, yeah, I don't know. If I'm not too tired, I'll probably be playing it, I'll probably be playing it day one, playing Mario Kart World, right here. And I don't know, we could talk about it. Ask me questions, ask me whatever the hell you want, and I'll try to answer your questions the best way I can, based off how the game feels and everything. So yeah, I'm hoping my Pro, get off my back, bro. I'm hoping my Elite controller, I can't even think right because I literally got this dude on me right now. Damn. Okay, now I can think, bitch. But I'm really hoping that my Nintendo Elite Pro controller comes day one. It's telling me though it may not come until like maybe a week after the damn console's released. So that would kind of suck. I really want to play Mario Kart World and Breath of the Wild with the Pro controller because my hands are too big. I'm not trying to use the little Joy-Cons. I know they're bigger now, but still, like I said, I can palm a damn basketball for crying out loud. It's gonna be still too small for me. So. Hopefully, my Pro controller comes day one. That'd be awesome. So then day one, I'll have my Nintendo Elite Pro controller. I'll have my, my Switch 2 bundled with the Mario Kart World digital version. And then I'll have my physical, if that's what you want to call it. I'll have my key, my cartridge, aka my key slot. I'll have my physical copy of Legend of Zelda. And I don't know, if I get greedy, I might throw in Split Fiction. Split Fiction just looks kind of fun, you know, whatever, you know, type ish. But yeah, man. So I don't know, man. Let me know what you think about the goddamn Switch, man. Let me know, man. You getting it day one? You're not getting it day one? You're gonna wait? You're gonna be smart, like I should be, and just wait until Metroid Prime? I don't want to do that though. I don't want to do that because I'm greedy. Because I know the following month. See, the Switch 2 releases in June, right? It releases June 5th to be exact. I think July 7th, July 18th is gonna be Donkey Kong Bonanza or whatever. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Yeah, I might pick that up day one. So I figure, okay, well, you know what? Nintendo's releasing enough games for me to grab this thing day one. So why not, man? Why not? Oh man, the cases, the cases aren't out for it yet. The little carrying cases, but when the cases do come out, I'm looking to get either a Legend of Zelda, Pokemon, or Metroid Prime case. Preferably Legend of Zelda though, but any one of those three cases, themed cases, any one of those three themed cases would be a W. So, yeah, but yeah, that's it on the Switch, man. Until then, yeah, happy Nintendo gaming.